Hello and welcome to a new episode of Inbox Friday. I'm gonna admit I'm recording this at 11. I completely forgot it was Friday. So, but I remembered, so you still get an episode. It's just, it was probably a bit of a late upload. But yeah, last week there wasn't an upload on here because we had absolutely no questions. We got some new ones now, thankfully, so we finally have some sort of content. So I guess I'll just hop right on into those. So our first question is that a naked Patrick Pro? You know what, we'll ignore that. Ollie. Sorry if I messed that up. But he said, "Hey, Eko, I just want to start off by saying that you inspire me so much, and I love your vids too. Thank you, man. I appreciate all of your support." His questions are, how do you not make any mistakes in your artwork? As whenever I have a great sketch down, I start to do the line work, and it's always at the end of the line work that I either have an inconsistency or I just mess up a line. Also, how do you balance school, artwork, and gaming, and the channels? I find that I never have time for art, as I either want to play Xbox with my friends or I have homework to do, which just screws up my schedule in general. Thanks, bro. Keep up the good work. 100%, man. Thank you for your question. The first question, how do you not make any mistakes in your artwork? I will tell you, and every artist will tell you this, there are tens, if not hundreds of mistakes every artwork or every video I put out. You, the viewer, you just don't see it. Just like if I were to look at your art, I wouldn't notice like any of the mistakes. You would have to point them out to me. So I can't really tell you how to not make any mistakes because I make loads every day, So, but I could tell you how to minimize mistakes. You just have to take your time and just go slow. And I like how you say here at the end of like the line work, that's where you usually have inconsistency. Well, that's kind of how it is for everything. If you work for a long time, it's towards the end that you're going to start to make mistakes because you're not going to be as focused. You've been going for a while. So that's why I like to, work for 60 minutes and then just take like a 10-minute break, refresh, and then go back right at it. That usually helps a lot. Second question, how do you balance school, artwork, and the gaming channels and like friendships and all that? Well, currently, to look more into it, I'm currently in high school, and then I'm taking one college course right now, and then I have the 3 channels on the Insta, and then I have my homies and my family, obviously. I know it might sound a bit hard, but it's actually pretty, once you start, like, you can't plan out whatever you're gonna do. Having like a schedule, like a perfect schedule, is not good. It just doesn't work out, because you're never gonna follow it completely. You just have to try and you just have to do it, and you're gonna find out how. I can't really give the best advice, but if you do it, you're gonna figure out what times you have, how you can do this, that, and the third. Dude, I have a weird voice thing, man. And also, you sometimes have to make sacrifices. Like, hey, I'm gonna turn in this homework a bit late so I can get this video done. Or, hey, boys, I can't hang out today. I gotta get this thing done. Sometimes there's days like that, but I can't really give you a definitive answer on how I balance everything because I don't truly know. I just know that I do it and it works, and I've been doing it for a while, and after a while you figure out your own schedule and you figure out how to do it. So just if you want to balance, don't procrastinate and just do it, and you got it. Hope that helps a little bit, man. I'm probably only gonna do 2 this video just because we don't have a lot of questions and I'm running a bit late on time. Our next question's from XND Art. Again, this guy's helping out with the inbox channel by always asking some questions, so thank you. Don't call me my dear, bro. That is... Alright, I'm gonna ignore that. 1, how much does YouTube pay people under 10k subscribers? At what point will you be satisfied with YouTube and Instagram follower base? 3, will you ever try any weird art supplies in the future? Your favorite question answer and subscriber, XNDR. Well, thank you for the question. Your first question, how much does YouTube pay people under 10k? So you don't really get paid for subscribers, you get paid for views. So it's really all depending on views, and then after the views, it's depending on your RPM. RPM, every 1,000 views, you get this certain amount of money, basically, is what RPM is. My RPM is like 50 cents sometimes. On my recent videos, it's like $2.50, which is insane, but the views, I'm only getting like 1 to 2,000, so yeah, I don't know if RPM has anything to deal with subs. Like if you have more subs, you get a higher RPM. I don't really know. But from me being a measly 5K, I can tell you that you're probably gonna make, like, let's say your average is 3K views per video, and let's say you're probably gonna have like a dollar RPM. That's usually just what I would think is probably just the average for where you would be at. So you get $1 per 1,000 views, you get 3,000 views per video, and let's say you post 20 videos a year. You're not doing too hot. You're gonna be making like $60 a year. But yeah, you know. Second question: at what point will you be satisfied with your YouTube and Instagram following base? I think as a content creator and just as the person I am, I will never be satisfied. And that's because I just want to keep on growing and getting better. But I think I'm always kind of satisfied when people enjoy the content. So I feel like if my fan base is enjoying the content, then I'm satisfied. But you know, you always want to, you know, grow and get bigger. So like I'd be at at a million I'd be pretty satisfied, but I'd still want to grow, you know. So I guess I'm satisfied now and I'm not satisfied, if that makes any sense. Will you ever try any weird art supplies in the future? When I have more money, yes, but I'm not going to be dishing out like $20 to buy like a Travis Scott marker or some shit. Like, I'm not doing it. I don't have the funds to keep doing that, you know? So, in the future, I guess, yeah, but not right now. But yeah, if you want to get an inbox video, send your questions to what is my email called? inboxfriday.eko@gmail.com. So if you want to get in here or just got something to say that isn't, hey, give me a shout out, then yeah, send in an email. I'll see you guys next Friday. I love you. Peace. Oh, stay positive. Yeah.